Welcome back to the layout here. I've got quite a bit of news here. So first off, I'll go over this where I finished all of the conversion to KDs. It's a little bit hard to see here. There you go. On my Sherman tank train here. And then big news here, my Milwaukee SD45 is currently having work done to it. It had the board fry, and I think I found the culprit here. Opened her up and found a big old bare wire. So I'm assuming that's probably what shorted the board. At any rate, I have a brand new Protosound 3 board coming for it, so hopefully we'll get that installed and all that mess cleaned up and that wire sorted out. Probably run a new wire. And get this bad boy back up and running. It was kind of strange. I had it running and then shut everything down, and I come back, and later that night, this was last Sunday, and it wouldn't do anything. Didn't recognize it in the remote. So I opened it up and called around to a few train shops. And actually, I'll just go out there and say that Ray's Electric Train Works, I believe it's called, is where I'm getting the board from. His name is Raymond, and he was really good to work with and everything. I explained my problem, and he went over the options and sent me pricing and everything right away. He was very quick and efficient and got that process underway. So he's sending me a brand new board, and I should be able to pop it in and get her back up and running here in the next week or two, whenever that board comes. So yeah, Ray's Electric Train Works. If you need anything Protosound, I would highly recommend them. At any rate, not much else has been going on. I had a little leak in the basement here due to my downspout not being down, but it's mostly dried up now, just a little bit of water in the corner there. Other than that, I don't believe I have done much more on the layout here. Just been doing a lot of testing with the track, getting the spots cleaned up, making sure everything's working real nice. I can't remember if I had finished this module in the last update or not, but I went ahead and actually extended it out this little bit so that I could put trim around it and make it look decent. So I'm going to go over it with a coat of white paint just to get any of these scuffs and stuff out of it. But once that's all done being touched up, the trim around the layout will be almost complete, except for that module back there, which needs a little bit of work. But yeah, my next step, I think I'm just going to enjoy running some trains for a little while and maybe get back at some more scenery and stuff this coming weekend. I really want to get this shop area going. I believe I figured out what I'm going to do. On this track here, I'm going to run or build, I'm actually going to build it, a locomotive shed, and it should be just enough to fit actually I think the SD40-2 is a little longer than the SD45, so I'm going to try to make it to fit that locomotive and still look decent. And then this track next to it that the Santa Fe is sitting on will be a refueling and sanding, which I'll be making the sanding tower and everything hopefully sometime soon. So, other than that, that's about it. I just wanted to give a quick little update. Pretty happy to get all these KDs installed. Really get the trains up and going now. Getting all the wiring issues tweaked out and get the SD45 back up and running. It's pretty unfortunate. I really didn't want to do that at all, but yeah, nothing I could really do about it. I can't see the engine while it's, or can't see the inside wiring while it's running around, so, and if I'm not having any problems with it, there's really no sense in taking it apart. But yeah, I'll get this guy cleaned up. New wire ran here, and I think I noticed one more that was starting to crack, get a little brittle. So I'll clean that up, make sure all that's squared away. When I get that new board, we'll give another update. Hope you enjoyed this one. One last overview here. And we'll catch you in the next one, hopefully with a little bit more to show.